Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to be showing you once again how to go from 0 to 500k in FC25. So if you're sat here praying for a team like mine, or even better, in the right place, and all you've got to do to say thank you is drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new, make sure to join the free Discord, and of course if you want to buy some coins, well, do you want the best team in FC25? Yeah, baby! Do you want to be able to buy players like this, or this, and not be stuck with a team like this? Oh! Then you need to head over to skycoach.gg, select the amount of coins or which weekend league boost you'd like, make sure to pop in Pro Recall at checkout, and enjoy your new team. Now, of course, we're going to start out by getting you some coins for nothing, and the only way we can do that right now, well, there's a couple. There's sort of one that goes into another. You've of course got your daily upgrades. Now, these are not vital to this, but they make it a lot easier. You've got a daily bronze, silver, and gold. You can complete these and essentially just get a load of free cards. We've got 16 days left, so over 2 weeks, which is brilliant. And essentially, one bronze card, one silver card gets you a whole team of both. You've got 3 of those each, so 6 cards is going to get you 66 cards, which is brilliant. Now you take those bronze rares and silver rares over to any icon, Born Legend and Rising Star set, and you are able to get both of those done with the rares. Obviously you'll have some in your club anyway, for those of you who don't do the daily SBCs or see this after. And between all these icons, we've got, as you can see right now, 6. You essentially can get up to around, as a sort of lower end, 2,000 coins per set. So it's 12k, completely free right now. And of course, that's worst case scenario. What you get for these packs is silver and gold packs, a small silver and a common gold. Now, you can actually get promo cards if their original card is silver or gold. With that 12,000 coins, you can take yourself to the challenge section and complete this SBC. Of course, I'm going to show you now what profit we got. So we've got our marquee matchups packs. Let's get these open and see what we can do in terms of getting some more coins to help us trade. So we'll do the premium mix first. We've walked away with Dabrowski. Not great. Looking at this pack, I mean, we can break it down. Obviously, if we individually sell all these, I mean, right now, it's probably not even worth it. We're looking at about 2k if we'd have made a bit of effort in there, but we'll just quick sell. Do the prime mix next. Have we got anything good? No, we haven't. We've been stunk out of the building there. Once again, quick selling all of them. I mean, between the 2 packs, we've roughly got about 4.5 if we'd put a bit of effort and sold them out correctly. Gold players pack. I was hoping that was going to be a bit of a redemption arc for us, but we've walked away. I mean, we've got a ton of players there, which can all be used into things like the premium mixed league upgrades, but let's have a look, see if any of these are sellable. No, that's going to be a straight quick sell. So we're on about 8,000 coins now. Now, realistically, we should get some big coins out of the premium gold pack. So hopefully that's going to save us. We're on about 8k now. If we get rid of all these, we're looking at about... So what, we'll say 12,000 coins. So with this one here, we need 8k to realistically make that sort of 10 that we'd usually look at. Premium gold pack, is it a walkout? It's not a walkout. We're looking for 8,000 coins though. Can we get it? So we've got, we've not quite got it. We've got 5k. I mean, we've made realistically at a push, if we'd really put some effort in, we probably would have got to 20k if we just sold all of them off. So 20k return, 10k was put in, so actually we've got a 10k return. It's not great. It's probably one of the worst marquee matchups I've had, but that's a sign. It's literally profit, and all right profit, even though it was a bad one. And then of course we're going to go to the market so we can make some coins. Now the shadow's there, and this is not part of today's video, but it might not be a bad time to go ahead and bid on a load of these because they are a lot cheaper than they should be, and when a big defender comes out, they're going to soar. Now, as for trading with special cards right now, it's pretty much a no-go as far as informs are concerned. If you have a look at around the 12k bracket, there is an absolute ridiculous amount. Where previously we could trade with these, you just bloody can't. But luckily, as with any promo, the Thunderstruck promo did give us some pretty trash cards that we can, of course, trade with. So first of all, very surprisingly, at the bottom, we have Thunderstruck Playstyles Plus and English. So remember, guys, I'm going to need this on for this one. And we've got the likes of Greenwood, and we've also got the likes a little bit higher than Greenwood, not miles above. As you can see, we're going to have Conor Gallagher. So he comes in there, very similar price. Both of these near minimum price here. Very, very close to minimum price. We've got, of course, Greenwood here. Couple of her cards there. Now, what we can do some bids. I think you could easily win her at 12k very comfortably. Similarly, with Gallagher, we could definitely win him around the 15k mark. Now, both of their minimums are 10k, so you've got a decent little bit of profit we can make off of these. Let's just have a look. 13,750. Do you know what? We'll go for a 13,750. I don't know how I feel about this new buying animation. It seems like it gets me cards quicker. So anything to get that, I'm not going to complain. As you can see from this one, selling on at 15, we're going to make 500 coins. EA tax on that is 750. So actually quite a good minimum that we're going to make there. If we go to 13,750, there's another at 13,500. Oh, okay. So it's just a straight, you click buy and you get the card now. That's very peculiar, but I like it. it does mean that we're going to get cards easier. That 13,500 would have given us a nice profit of 750 coins. So it's a shame we missed out, but it seems like it's going to be easy to get some snipes here. Obviously, I can imagine people are putting her up as low as 13 and 12k. I know for me, the Thunderstruck cards, I'm getting a lot of them are getting quick sold because they just aren't worth anything at all. So unless people are clued up on how much she's worth, they might not even realize that she is worth more than the minimum. So we can do compare price, we can snipe on her. There is a good bit of profit to potentially be made out of her. And then we can, of course, bid between her and Gallagher. So you just do the English, the play styles, probably move the max price to 15k, and then just find the ones that work for the two of them. Now, if we do get a Gallagher coming up, it's a straight sort of 6-7k profit minimum, which is obviously far better and going to help us build. Surprisingly, our next stop is going to be to the Thunderstruck icons. Thunderstruck icons have a very low minimum right now. You've got them going for as low, as you can see, has 30,000 coins. So it really isn't going to be breaking the budget to go ahead and have a go at sniping these. Now, looking at the minimums for these, just to make sure, they go for as low as 10k as well. So massive change to what icons used to be, where the minimum for an icon was like 100,000 coins back in the day, back in the heyday before price ranges were a thing. There was some, you know, big changes over the last few years, and of course this is one of them. We've got Keen and Rush around the same value here. It seems like that Keen might actually be a little bit undervalued. I don't want to jump at the chance, but we will take it if it's still there. It has been taken from us. So Rush goes for 35, Keen goes for 37. So for both of them, realistically, EA tax is going to be about 1,700 coins. So if we go down by about 2k roughly, you're going to be able to make a decent profit off of anything that comes up here. Now, bidding on these is going to be golden. I would absolutely recommend bidding on these. So we'll try a little bit for sniping. If we can't get a snipe, we're going to move over to the bids, and I'll show you what kind of prices we're willing to bid on these. I think you could win a Rush at 30k. I think you could run a Keen at 32 quite comfortably. Obviously, it's harder to win on bids, but even yesterday I was bidding on Bino, the left mid English guy, FC Pro Live, and I saw someone win him in the morning when I rechecked the bids for about 20k under his value. So it's definitely still very, very possible. It looks like the cheapest Rush might actually be 36, so we could probably go a little bit higher in order to make some profit off him. It's 36 there, as you can see. EA tax is going to be about, like I say, near the 2k mark, so we could actually probably go 33,500 around there. Obviously, it's something you want to be careful with. He's not a desirable card. I have played against him, and he is actually pretty good, so it might be that his price goes up a bit. But for the meantime, let's go to 33k for these. So we can bid on a few of these at, I mean, oh no, we do not want to place that bid. Realistically, 29 would not be a bad bid for us to place there, so we can go for 29 on him. We can pop similar bids, 30s on all of these, and we know that he's going to go for a decent bit more. You've also, of course, got Raquelme here as well. We've got Gattuso being there, Barnes, and realistically, I would only be bidding on the Keens and oof, that was close as well. The Keens and, of course, the Rushes, because we know they're actually close to this value. You don't want to just straight away lose the card. I don't know why people are actually buying Keen. Maybe he's good. Maybe he is. Now, our next jump up, quite simply, is going to be English. We can go and snipe the English icons from this promo team. You've got Ashley Cole, and you've also got, apparently they're not going to go for English because I didn't select it. That's fair enough. English, we've got Barnes and we've got Ashley Cole. Barnes actually looks pretty good. Barnes could be a pretty nice card to slot into your team. If you've got realistically a coin team, maybe 1 million coins, this guy could make your left wing spot. Does he have 5-star skills? He doesn't, but he could get an improved card, so we don't know what that's going to look like. Realistically, Ashley Cole can come up on this as well. He's only about 40k more, and I'd say for a snipe, I mean, EA tax on this bad boy is going to be 10% would be 15, so 7k. I mean, this one is just shy of profit, 151, just shy of profit. I mean, I would say we'd probably want to go 148 just to give us a decent profit off of this one. You've got to be careful. You don't want to be losing coins, but you could bid anything up to 148 as well. Obviously, like I say, sell on at 160. EA tax is going to literally be 8,000 coins. This would make us 4k. Anything lower is going to add on to that. Obviously, we've got to be careful with our sniping, making sure that we are making profit and we're not losing coins, because that's obviously the worst case scenario with this kind of situation. But hopefully we can absolutely cook here and get a nice little snipe. That's obviously always the aim here. And obviously, you've just got to spend a little bit of time on it. I would say compare price at some of these slightly more expensive ones. The 158 is definitely not a bad way to go. You can see even the 158, it is on the 60th minute, basically. So we could have actually gone for that 151 we saw, potentially sold it, and maybe gone for a 165 sale. There is that whole thing of you can push the price up. You don't have to just sell for the minimum. You can see if we actually go So if we look at 165, there isn't actually that many cards. There's literally like 3 pages, and most of them are sort of near that 163, 162. If you go a little bit slower down, you could easily, realistically whack a hunter on it if you've got one untradeable and get that sold at a much higher price. Obviously, if we go there, 158's already gone, 159's already gone. So actually the 151, we could have picked up, we could have made profit. So there's potentially 2 snipes that we've not picked up there that would have made us some decent profit, which is a shame, but it doesn't matter. We know that now. We can pick them up at 150, hopefully get him squeezed at that 162, 163, and make a decent bit of profit. Next step, similar pricing, is going to be defender. So for this one, we've got Herrera, we've got Cole. Herrera and Cole pretty much exactly the same cost. So we can sit here, we can snipe these guys, and hopefully you can get a nice little buy between one of those. Now I will say Herrera does look pretty damn good in game. If we go to this sort of 212 mark, he's the only one coming up, but you will see Ashley Cole around this price as well. You can see he's being listed pretty consistently, so it's a good little filter that you can make a good bit of profit off. You just need to wait for that right time. With this one, EA tax is going to be 10,000 coins. You actually only need to pick him up. I mean, if we go off the current buy nows, 190 is a 10k profit, and I think you could absolutely get this guy at 190. Bearing in mind, obviously they are packable. You know, the lower end icons are the most packable. I've packed myself a couple, and realistically they're going to be put up a little bit under so people can get them gone quicker. Sorry about my WhatsApp, I do apologize. I'm obviously just a popular guy, and if you want to make me more popular, make sure to subscribe.